down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let me switch these real quick. All right, guys. It's going to be a much better stream than yesterday. Switch account. It's going to be a much better live stream. I have to access the chat real quick. I'm going to throw a poll up. I'm going to throw a poll up. Where's the chat? Okay, chat's right here. Come join Zach for the Battle of Ontario Game 1 watch party. Bruh. Bruh, I didn't fucking copy it? Copy. Alright, hold on. I'm sharing the stream around our social media real quick. What's going on, guys? What's going on all platforms? Glad you guys can join me. I'll start over. Copy link. Okay. I'm fumbling right now. I'll throw a poll up in a second. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I should probably change the score real quick. Now that This is from last night's stream. Oops. Series. Tied 0-0. Period. Bruh. Pre. Alright. Let me throw a poll up for you guys real quick. Start a poll. Who wins? Who wins game 1? Ottawa Senators. And then Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's get it underway, boys. Where's the fucking post? Bruh. Fuck off. There we go. How are we looking on the X account, though? Alright, let's get it. We have the battle of Ontario. I don't even know how long before puck drop. Hold on, let me check that real quick. We have... Hold on, I'm going to the NHL app. It's not. Usually it shows on ESPN, but or TNT, whatever. Hold on. Going to... Did I usually do it like this? I don't know how I don't know. We'll have... Okay. So... I'm trying to figure out how I ended up having this set up last year. Like on both of my screens here. So like this? Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do this, I guess. So we're back with the live streams for the playoffs. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, so we ended up trying a live stream last night. It was me and Preston doing it. And at first, I thought it was pretty alright. I mean, the energy was kind of low, but you know, it was really late. The game started at 8:30. We were excited for it, but then Preston was dealing with some PC stuff, and the caffeine was wearing off on me. So then the camera died. The camera died about 2 hours into the stream. It was almost exactly 2 hours into the stream. So we got the national anthem here, and then we'll end up having... Oh, you know what? I think I had it this way. Hold on. I think I had that there. We bring this up. I had this here. Did I have this here? And I just had it. Where? No. I had it right the first time. I had it right the first time. All right, so they're doing the anthems right now. Of course, only gonna be the Canadian one, but once we get underway, though, we'll be good. We'll be good. I don't think I've been more excited for a playoff series. I was excited for playoff hockey yesterday for the Jets and Blues series and like game one for that. But the series that I'm most excited for is the Battle of Ontario. I'm going to do as many games as possible. No, I'm not a Leafs or a Senators fan. I'm just a hockey fan. I really, really, really enjoy it. And I have been looking forward to this for fucking ever, guys. Forever. So we have Stolars. He's 8-0 in his last 8 games. It's a 1.37 and a 9.50 with 3 shutties. And it's his first playoff start. How do I want to... There we go. All right, let's fucking go. Puck drop's about to start, boys. Sorry, ladies and gents. The live streams are back. The playoff live streams are back. Puck shop's about to happen here. Live stream number 2. As the ref still hasn't dropped the puck yet, as we're waiting. Claude Giroux against Austin Matthews in the center ice slot, though. And Claude Giroux ends up winning the draw. Sorry, it was Tim Stützle, not Giroux. My bad. Either way, though, puck drop is underway. Sanderson controls it behind his own net, goes back over to the neutral zone with this. Stützle pokes it forward. As now Artem Zub ends up throwing that puck in deep. And it's going to be a weird bounce off the end boards behind Soares, but the Leafs nevertheless get the puck back in their own. And I'm going to turn this volume down even more so Domi goes forward, back deep below the goal line next to Allmark. Puck is now out in front for Nylander. Nylander with it, put a sit down low, taken away. Nylander can't keep the puck in. As now you have Amadio ends up throwing that deep, and Nylander plays it. We're about a minute in here to game one. No action yet. Domi, a breakout passer over for Nylander. Allmark plays it behind his net. He forehands that back over to Shabbat. Goes over to Zub, and already the physicality is picking up here in game one of the Battle of Ontario. And that's going to be an icing here on Ottawa about a minute 11 in. William Nylander is second in the entire NHL in goals scored, by the way, entering the playoffs. So there's going to be a face-off here. Let me tighten this up real quick. And that's going to be a... Can this tighten already? Damn. Thank you. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Linus Allmark as we get set for the face-off. Face-off is won by Liljegren. That puck's going to be Benoit with the shot there. Just goes high and wide. Now after is Greg. He can't get the puck out in their own zone. Puck is on the left half boards. It's going to be a shot there. Tries to go over Allmark's shoulder. Misses the net. Benoit puts that puck down low. And now that's going to be a shot that hits off for Shabbat. He clears it out in front. Now Ottawa off the boards. Just back into the neutral zone. Benoit with it back over to his D partner. By the way, series winner odds. Ottawa plus 165, Toronto minus 195 like we all expected. Shabbat with the puck behind his own net, looking to do something with it. Now he goes back over to the right half boards. Misses the pass back over to the Toronto Maple Leafs who take the puck. Throws that down in deep with 2 minutes gone here. Shabbat ends up going back over to Stützle. It's going to be a turnover there. The Maple Leafs throw that in the corner. And now the puck goes on. It's going to be a huge hit there. Robertson throwing the body already. Ottawa coming back with the puck the other way, trying to find his teammate, but it ends up going to Stolarz in front of the net. The Toronto Maple Leafs fling that puck down the ice, and it's going to be an icing here on Toronto. So we have a couple of icings here, about a minute and a half. Sorry, 2.5 minutes into the period. Linus Allmark versus Toronto this season. A 2-0 record, a 1 goals against, and a 960 save percentage with the shutout. Face off here to the right of Stolarz. 1, and it's going to be a point shot, hits off of his own guy. Stützle with it. He turns that puck over, but puck's below the goal line in Toronto's zone. Stützle backhands that puck in deep. Morgan Rielly clears the zone. Never mind, it's going to be kept in. Shot there wide, just goes wide. Kachuk back over for Giroux, turned over. Now coming back the other way is going to be the Maple Leafs. They just flipped that into Ottawa's zone. Ottawa's third pair is out there right now as that puck's going to be thrown in deep into Toronto's zone. McCabe has it, who, by the way, he was his game time decision was unsure coming in. And Stützle is going to take a shot there, and it's going to be swallowed up by Stolarz, the first shot of the game for both teams here. 16:58 to go left in the first period. As we're already feeling Brady Kachuk's presence here, he ended up throwing a huge hit on Morgan Rielly. And then, of course, coming back the other way, it's going to be Tim Stützle with the shot right into Stolarz' chest. Ottawa, of course, bringing the energy. I expect him to hang around in the series as Tim Stützle at 79 points this season, which led all Ottawa Senators. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Anthony Stolarz, as Ridley Gregg gets thrown out of the dot. So we are going to try this again. Face-off here is going to be won by Toronto. Max Domi with it in front of his own net, back over to Benoit. Now it's going to be a pass looking for Nylander, who now gets it through center ice. He has it, tries to go over to Tavares, misses him. Ottawa banks that off the boards, coming back the other way in the Toronto zone. They flip that in. Solaris plays it behind his net, rims it around the boards for Domi. Domi can't quite get the puck, so it's going to be back in the possession of Thomas Chabot of the Senators. It's going to be a long stretch pass there, and that puck's going to be thrown in deep. And now you have Max Domi with it on his backhand, one hand on his stick, flips it back over for Nylander. Ottawa is being very physical right now, but they still turn the puck over anyways. Now Ottawa forces a turnover in the neutral zone. Perron with it. It's going to be a shot there by Cousins that hits off of Stolarz and goes back into the corner. Perron with it back up top to Sanderson. Sanderson and Zub. Zub right circle with a shot there that is loose out in front. And now you have McCabe with it. He flings that back over to Domi. Domi on the right boards. He just flips that back into the neutral zone. As the Maple Leafs are looking to get fresh guys out there, Tavares with it as he gets pinned up against the boards in front of both benches, but he gets it free. Back over for Benoit. Benoit rims that puck around the boards from the left to the right in the center zone. Sanderson with it. He plays it back looking for Pinto. Pinto flips that off the glass back into the neutral zone. Ottawa into the Leafs zone. As now the Leafs force a turnover. That was Matthew Nyes, by the way. As now Matthews with it back over for Nyes. Nyes down the right wing. He chips that into the corner. Matthews now left circle with it. Matthews has a shot there. That's going to be a pad save and gloved by Linus Ullmark here. Their first shot of the game is now things are getting a little bit chippy between Matthews and an Ottawa Senator player. But we're about 4.5 minutes gone here. It still feels so great that the NHL playoffs are back. Compared to last year, this season, I'll get a little bit more into the intermission, but this playoff season, it feels like the podcast is going to grow a ridiculous community. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Linus Ullmark as Claude Giroux gets tossed out of the dots. We're going to try this again as now Tim Stützle ends up coming into the face-off circle. Stützle wins the draw in the defensive zone, but it's going to be kept in by the Maple Leafs. It's going to be a centering pass taken away by Kachuk. Saucer pass back over for Stützle on the right wing. He gets that puck in deep. After it's going to be Tanev who takes a hit from Giroux. Puck's now still in the Maple Leaf zone. Back down deep. Giroux is fighting for it there with Tanev. That puck's going to be thrown back into the corner. Jensen back over for Stützle who goes over to Kachuk. Tries to tap pass it. Is unsuccessful in doing so. The puck's out in front. As now Toronto just flips that back into Ottawa's zone. Both teams get some fresh legs out there. Shots are 3-1. 14:42 to go here in the opening period of Game 1 of the series. Toronto now looking to break something out here as it's going to be taken away. Never mind. It's going to be offsides anyways. Bouncing puck there. So we're going to have a face-off here right outside of Ottawa's zone after that ensuing offsides. Two Toronto Maple Leafs were over the blue line before the puck got over. So we will have a face-off here right in front of Ottawa's bench. Face-off is going to be one here by Toronto in the neutral zone. Benoit throws that puck in deep, going from the left to the right. Played by an Ottawa defender. He ends up backhanding that puck out. As now Toronto's going to have to reset here in the neutral zone. They go back to their own zone. A bank pass off the left half boards. It's going to be a chance here. It's going to be a shot there. Gets tipped up off of the stick and goes up and into the netting with 14:09 to go here in period number 1. So we already saw a couple of game ones happen already. We saw game 1 of Carolina, New Jersey. Carolina ended up winning that game. We had game 1 of Dallas and Colorado. Colorado won, and then game 1 of Winnipeg, St. Louis, and Winnipeg came out victorious of that one. So 2 out of the first 3 games, the home team has won. The only time a home team did not win was the Dallas-Colorado game in which Colorado killed Dallas 5-1. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Linus Ullmark. Faceoff is won by Ottawa as they just banked that off the glass on the ice, and that's going to be an icing. That was a very interesting play by Ottawa, I guess you could say. So we're going to have another face-off here to the right of Linus Ullmark. Atlantic Division teams in Stanley Cup Finals since 2019. Ooh, okay, I see it. First time the Leafs have won the Atlantic Division, by the way, guys. If you guys didn't know that. Face-off is going to be won here by Ottawa. They get that puck out into the neutral zone. Batherson now with it in his own zone. Back into the neutral zone. And that puck goes up and into the Toronto Maple Leafs bench here. So another stoppage of play here. And that's going to lead to a TV timeout, folks. No action here so far. About 6.5 gone. Not even. Not even. Oops. Again, I haven't really been expecting much action to start off this game, except being a little bit physical, and that's what we've gotten so far. We've gotten Brady Tkachuk in there. We've gotten some Matthew Nyes. He had a good chance. Matthews already has a shot. Yeah, so. We're back here from a TV timeout. Was the last time that Ottawa really played the Maple Leafs in the playoffs was the 2004 Eastern Conference quarterfinals when Zdeno Chara was an Ottawa Senator? Wow. Fifth meeting all time. Toronto is 10-3 at home in the playoffs versus Ottawa. So now Matthews gets tossed out of the face-off dot here, as we have a face-off right outside the Maple Leaf zone. Toronto nonetheless wins it. Stolarz plays it behind his net. Looking for Tanev. Tanev with it behind his own net here. Tanev surveying the ice in front of him, all 200 feet of it. He gets that puck into the neutral zone. Matthews taps that into the Ottawa zone. Sanderson ends up flipping that back. It's going to be out in front there. Tim Stützle with the back in transition the other way. As now Stützle back over for Giroux. Giroux back to Stützle. Stützle right wing back up top. It's going to be a one-timer there. It's going to be gloved by Stolarz for their fourth shot already of the game. As Brady Tkachuk is in front of the net, causing havoc, of course. That was a good shot there. Brady Tkachuk in front of the screen. Unfortunately for Ottawa, Stolarz was there and was able to glove it. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Anthony Stolarz as Cousins loses that draw. Now the Maple Leafs will regain control. They're trying to get it out, kept in by Cousins. Cousins backhands that, but taken away by Ottawa. Ottawa gets that back into the neutral zone as Shabbat gets it over to Jensen. Jensen now down the right wing. He gets that puck in deep as Stolarz plays it for Benoit. Benoit can't get it out. Dylan Cousins takes a hit, but he turns it over to Jan Krook. And now coming back the other way is going to be Toronto with it. Toronto into Ottawa zone. It's going to be out. It's going to be a shot there, and it goes in 1-0 Toronto already. A defensive breakdown there by Ottawa and a great entry, offensive zone entry, leads to a Toronto goal. Who is that? Oliver Ekman-Larsson with a beautiful shot. As the trailer, you have Oliver Ekman-Larsson in between the hash marks, uncontested. And he absolutely buries that home to give the Maple Leafs a 1-0 lead. glove side of Allmark. It's going to be a glove save there by Solaris here right away. Face off here is going to be to the right of Anthony Solars, as Tavares is going to be in there against Greg, as Greg ends up getting kicked out. So Shane Pinto is going to come in to take the draw for Ottawa against one of the best centermen in John Tavares, as of course Tavares wins it. Ekman Larsson's 5th playoff career goal. It's going to be a shot there blocked by Tavares. Pinto with another shot that gets blocked again. Domi flips that back into the neutral zone. Now back in the Ottawa zone, Zanderson chips that back into the neutral zone. Toronto regains control. Into Ottawa zone is going to be Domi. Domi gets that poked away. Amadio ends up throwing that puck in deep. Solaris plays it behind his net. Shots are 5-2 in favor of Ottawa. Morgan Riley now with the puck behind his own net, looking to make something happen here. Maple Leafs this season are 34-8-2 when scoring first, by the way, folks. As now Ottawa with it, and they turn that puck over to the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Amadio with it. It's going to be Ottawa with it. They throw that puck in deep. No ice, as Benoit now has it, as he makes a man miss. Now coming up the ice is going to be Robertson, who just flips that into Ottawa's zone. It's going to be a shot there from a sharp angle. That just goes high and wide and back down the ice. Benoit now with the puck. Benoit, by the way, has been all around the puck so far here to start the game. Robertson throws that puck up into the air, back into the neutral zone. Shabbat with it. He banks that off the right boards over for Giroux. As now Giroux goes back over for Kachuk. Kachuk with the shot there. That gets blocked and is up in the air. Kachuk with it. Drops it off for Stützle. Stützle back. One time in it for Kachuk. It's going to be a save made by Solars up in the air, and it's cleared wide. Shabbat now has the puck back in his own zone after it got cleared by Toronto. Shabbat through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. The shot just goes wide. It's going to be another shot fanned on by Stützle. Matthew Knies goes after for in the corner as he gets pinned up against boards. Puck's free to Matthews. Matthews now has a guy on him, but he ends up getting it free and puts it back down low. That puck gets stumped in. Shabbat back over for Jensen, who takes a hit there from Marner. And now Shabbat with the puck behind his net with 10.5 to go here. In period number 1, that puck gets flipped in by Ottawa. Delayed offsides here, so Toronto controls it in their own zone. Back over from Morgan Riley into the offensive zone. He rims the puck around the boards from the left to the right. Jan Crow keeps that puck in for a split second, but Perron comes up with it for Ottawa. Now back the other way. Bouncing puck here for Ottawa. They can't control it. Back the other way, it's going to be Jan Crow. It's going to be down low. Tap pass. It's going to be a shot there. It's going to be out the pad out in front. That does not get in. Now back the other way. Yeah, Benoit throws that puck in deep. We're exactly halfway to go here in period number 1. Puck's now here on the half boards. Artem Zub battling for it there with Jankro. Now Lorenz can't get the puck out. Cousins back over to his teammate there, and Sanderson. He rims that puck around the boards. Now back the other way is going to be Tavares with it. Tavares. It's going to be over for Domi. Domi now with the puck. It's going to be a cross-ice pass. Tapped out of midair by Stützle. And now Kachuk can't quite field that pass as Solaris plays behind his net. Now you're going to have a shot there. It's going to be a pad save by Solaris. Ottawa controls it in Toronto's zone. Kachuk with the down below the goal line, taken away by Tanev, who gets hit off the puck by Kachuk. Now he rims that puck around the boards, and no one's home. So it's going to be back all the way down the ice. Toronto with the puck. It's going to be Nylander. He tries to keep it in. Can't do so. Puck's back in the neutral zone in the possession of Morgan Riley. It's going to be offsides, I guess. Okay, then. 8:56 so far. Hold on. Whatever. Engagement. Huh. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, by the way, we do have a new video out too. So we're at a TV timeout at the moment for those of you who didn't know. First intermission, we'll be taking a look a little bit around the league for you guys. Dude, I really wish I could do this on Twitch too, but every time I do, it's a black screen. All right. So we have a face-off here. It's going to be right outside of Ottawa zone to the right of Linus Hallmark. Can this mic stay somewhere? Thank you. Shots are 9-2 in favor of Ottawa, by the way, as that puck's going to be back into the neutral zone. Toronto now with the puck. They bounce that off the boards. Did I just say bounce on my bank? Excuse me, guys. Toronto with this. Going to be a slapper there. Just goes high and wide over Allmark's shoulder. Kept in by Toronto. They're cycling the puck down low. As now they gain control with it. Lorentz with the behind the goal line. It's going to be out in front. Hits off a skate back into the corner. Lorentz back up top. It's going to be a shot there. It's just going to be a knuckling puck as that goes wide. Batherson gets that puck back to his own D partner, and back in transition is going to be Dylan Cousins with it into the offensive zone. It's going to be a shot there that goes high and wide as he ends up getting absolutely leveled by Benoit. Ekman Larsson with a good shot through traffic. Ooh, Cousins got smoked. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Stolars, as that puck's going to be won by Austin Matthews. There's going to be a shot there by Brady Tkachuk. Captain by Zub, who flings that to the opposite corner. Now Marner with it turns that over to Shabbat. Shabbat now back over for Drew for Tkachuk. Stutzla now top of the right point. Drew with it. Right goal line. It's going to be a centering pass there. Shabbat with it. He puts that puck down low for Drew. Drew now taps it back for Stutzla on the right corner up top. Jensen puts that puck in deep. Taken away. It's going to be a breakaway here from Marner. 1-on-1 with Allmark. Marner makes it a 2-0 game. Oh, the Leafs look fucking phenomenal right now. The Leafs look absolutely fucking phenomenal right now. 7:42 to go here. They have 4 shots, and 2 of them ended up behind Linus Hallmark. They're off to a great start. The blue line for Ottawa got caught lacking there as somebody was on their phone during the game in the stands. Matthews with the great defensive play, a great pass to Marner. And then Marner 1-on-1 with Allmark, ends up going top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Beautiful play by both guys. Face-off here is going to be won by Ottawa. Turned over right away to Toronto. Marner's 12th career playoff goal. Ottawa now has the puck. It's going to be Zoo back into Toronto's zone. The puck's going to be taken by Toronto. And now back the other way is going to be Max Domi with it. He turns that puck over, but there for puck support. It's going to be one of his D-men. Morgan Riley now with the puck. He ends up getting that back over to Tavares. Tavares ends up turning that puck over, but Nylander regains control for him right away as they reset once again. Nylander now with the puck. It's going to be thrown in deep there, as now the puck's going to be to the right half boards. Ottawa trying to get the puck out. They do so successfully. Now back in transition, as that puck's going to be thrown in deep by Ottawa. Taken away by Toronto, but kept in there by Paolo. Is that 33? Something Paolo. Nevertheless, though, Nick Robertson here in the Ottawa Senators zone stops on a dime. He's going to put that down low. As now McMahon has it, right circle. It's going to be past McCabe with the shot. Hits off a body and goes wide. Robertson now with the puck on the half boards. Held up by Gaudette. Puck's now on the half boards. Everybody's scrumming for it. Coming back is going to be Manson Paolo. That's who it is. And that puck's going to be shot down the ice. Not quite icing, so Stars comes out to play it. With 6:14 to go here in period number 1. And now that puck's going to be tipped. Shabbat now back over for Zub. And now, excuse me, that was Jensen, not Zub, my bad. It's going to be turned over by Jensen. Back the other way, it's going to be Toronto. It's going to be a great back check there by Ottawa, but Toronto still puts that puck in deep. Lorentz now with the puck. He ends up spinning around, falls to his feet, gets it back to the point. Morgan Riley left point. He's going to take a shot there, swallowed up by Linus Allmark here with 5:43 to go in period number 1. As they're going to a TV timeout. But either way, though, Mitch Marner ends up making it a 2-0 game early on here in game 1. I'm going to change the title real quick. I'm also going to change the thumbnail. Oops, didn't mean to open up YouTube. I'm also going to change the title real quick. What did I have the titles for? I mean, the thumbnail for our last live streams. Okay. So, it just said... We're going to make this incredibly smaller. We're going to get rid of the Stanley Cup in the background because it's not the Stanley Cup Finals. Bangers. Okay. Oops. Hold up. I am changing the thumbnail real quick. There we go. All right, sweet. We are. Hold on. I'm almost back. I'm almost back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So there is 4.5 to go here in period number 1. Shots are 9-4 in favor of Ottawa as Tanev now has the puck behind his own net. Tanev now with the puck goes back up top to McCabe. Back to Tanev. Tanev now in his own net going back to McCabe. McCabe up the ice. Jan Krok throws that puck in deep. It's going to run around the boards. And now back the other way. Ottawa now with the puck. Back over for Batherson. Going over for Shabbat. Shabbat flips that off the glass. It's going to be a great pass there. It's going to be Batherson. Batherson with the shot. Blocker saved by Solars. It's going to be out in front there. Shot there by Giroux. Another rebound there, and it goes in. Drake Batherson makes it a 2-1 hockey game. With 3:42 left here in the first. Drake Batherson with Ottawa's first playoff goal since 2017. And of course, so their 11th shot of the game ends up getting past Solars. Faceoff's going to be won here by Toronto, but Ottawa gets the puck back right away. With 3.5 to go here. Ottawa turns the puck over. Toronto comes back with it the other way, throws that puck in deep. And now you have Ottawa with it. Manson Paulo with it, looking to create something off of the rush. Ottawa with it, right circle, driving the net. It's going to be a save there by Solars. Now back the other way, it's going to be Robertson. Robertson gets leveled there by Fabian Zetterlund. Toronto with it, below the goal line. And it's going to be Jensen on the defense. Puck's below the goal line next to Allmark, rims it around the boards up top. Tanev, tap pass. Domi spins around, fires that down low. Robertson with it as he's battling for it there. Taken away by Ottawa with 2.5 to go. And now that puck's going to be up and out of play. So we have a game tonight at 10. Montreal, Washington at 7. And then also tomorrow at 7. Toronto, not Toronto, Jesus Christ. We have St. Louis and Winnipeg tomorrow. And then we also have Colorado and Dallas tomorrow. Face-off is going to be won by Ottawa. Back the other way, it's going to be Zub, who ends up falling over his own feet. Ottawa throws that puck in deep. Solars backhands that as it's going to be kept in by Ottawa for a second, but Toronto creates a turnover. Morgan Riley with it. Coming back the other way, he's going to throw that puck in deep. Solars is selling. That was not a great sequence, I guess, by Solars. He's been leaving juicy rebounds all game, my dog. He has been. With 2:13 to go here in the first period, Ottawa has 13 shots compared to Ottawa's 4. Yeah, Ottawa leads on the scoreboard. I mean, I still have Toronto winning this game. I mean, 4-2, but, you know. Yeah. Face-off's going to be to the right of Linus Hallmark. It's going to be won by Toronto back up top. Marner with it. It's going to be out for Nyes back up top. Captain. It's going to be a shot there, and that's going to be covered up by Hallmark. Their 5th shot of the game. So we're going to have another face-off, but this time, I believe, to the left of Linus Hallmark. Also, a goaltender, I guess, would rather see more shots and get in a rhythm and feel the puck than be in Solars' position. And, no, sorry, Solars has 13 shots against, not 5, my bad. It was the other way around. It's going to be a shot there by Matthews, blocked off of Stutza. Jensen now with the puck. He goes back over to his D partner, Shabbat. It's going to be banked off the right boards for Kachuk. Instead of jumping on the rebound, he tried to pull it to the glove, giving. Yeah, he did. And then Batherson ended up getting to the rebound and, of course, tapping it home. And I'm pretty sure. Hold on, real quick. I want to check something for you, real quick. I want to fact check something. Dylan Cousins does have a playoff assist, by the way, Chris. Just want to point that out. Dylan Cousins does. Shots are 14-4 in favor of Ottawa. Minute 48 to go here. Keith Kachuk is in attendance for this game, of course. They had to show him for about the 25th time. Just kidding. It's only been, I think, like the second or third. But Brady Kachuk did reveal that the parents are rooting for him because they already saw Matthew Kachuk, of course, win a Stanley Cup and go to back-to-back Cup finals. So we're just waiting for a line change here, and Matthew's going to be to take the draw against Tim Stützle to the right of Anthony Stolarz. Stützle wins the draw back up top. Shabbat has it. He throws that puck down low, just out of the reach of Stützle. Jensen comes down low to play it. As that puck's going to be flipped out of the zone, Marner after the forecheck. But you have Giroux with it. He throws that puck into the corner below the goal line. Oliver Ekman-Larsson plays that puck over to Benoit. Now back the other way is going to be Marner. Marner drops it for Ekman-Larsson, who has a goal in this game. Marner now with the puck. Nice little nifty move there with his wrist. Matthew gets pinned up against the boards. We're about a minute 10 to go here in the opening period of the Battle of Ontario. As now you have Oliver Ekman-Larsson over to Benoit. Benoit ends up getting that puck in deep as he goes off for a line change. Morgan Riley with the puck. Riley back over to... Oh! And it looks like Batherson ended up taking somebody out. Jensen now. With 43 left to go here, Ottawa can't get the puck out, as it's still kept in by Riley. Riley throws that puck in on Allmark, just blockers it away. Jensen with it has a forechecker and Nylander on him. Over for Dylan Cousins through the middle of the ice, now through center ice. Dylan Cousins has a couple guys on him. Perron tries to hit that out of the air like a baseball, is unsuccessful. Puck's in the feet of everybody. As now Nylander back over, as now Riley with 16 seconds to go here. Riley back through center ice. It's going to be Domi with it, down low, is battling for it there in the corner. As time is winding down here in period number 1, captained by Toronto, and that was really Greg going for somebody's side. And that's going to be the end of period number 1, as it is a 2-1 game. What do I want to do? No, we'll bring back quizzes, fellas. We will bring back quizzes. I did that last year, and I will be doing it again. Let's NHL quizzes. All right, let's get a window capture up in this bitch. What do we say, guys? What do we say? Bangers. NHL quizzes and games. Let's run it up. There has to be more Big Four expansion teams. No. Want to do NHL quizzes, my guy. NHL Yardbarker. Can you name the most NHL player? I'm kind of digging Yardbarker right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'll throw this. Hold on. I have to make this. What if we do this here? No. Hold on. I'll screw with that in a second when we get in the quiz. Can you name the NHL players with the most 30 goal seasons? Okay. Type answer to start quiz. Oh, okay. This isn't that bad. Dismiss. Fuck you. Okay. Let me get the camera here. All right, we're in business, guys. We are in business, dude. This is kind of a sick setup. I'm not gonna lie with my camera. All right, let's get this on the roll. Get out of here. Oh, the quiz started. We have okay. Well, Ovechkin. Oh, can I not do all caps? Gretzky. I didn't even type Gretzky. Whatever. Lemieux. We have. No, Eiserman isn't gonna be on it, is it? Eiserman is. Stamkos is not. I'm missing Washington, Minnesota, New York, Toronto, Phoenix. Phoenix. Who am I missing? That. Oh no, it's not. Yeah. Well, Yager's on there. We have Messier has to be on there. I don't know if Orr is. No, he's not. Greatest. Matthews isn't on there. McGillney. No McGillney. LaFontaine. How do? How? You're telling me LaFont? No, it's McGillney and No McGillney. Okay. Crosby's on there. Is Malkin on there? No. Kane? No. All-time grapes. Howe, I'm definitely missing. Yes, Gordie Howe's there. New Jersey Handlers, Hartford, Detroit. 2000. That's when they got it. Hold on. There has to be a Gilbert. No. Martin? No. Who are the Buffalo guys? Detroit, LA, New York. Who is the 17? He played in the league for fucking ever. Oh my god, I'm selling. I thought I'd be able to. Shanahan's there, Brendan Shanahan. Okay, that was down low. There has to be. Oh, I'm dumb. Richard. You're telling me Richard has a Rocket and he's not on here? Okay. Who how do you spell? Hold on. Oh, okay, Perot. I did kind of spell it right, kind of. No, why did I put him? I'm missing a lot of all-time greats. I'll tell you guys right now. Minnesota, Washington, Detroit, Tampa Bay. A lot of these guys, Oh my God, who's that one Chicago player? There's also Calgary, Boston. Don't know who that is. 2013-14 though. It was Jerome McGinley. I was very, very happy. It is. Detroit, LA, New York. All right, I'm going to wave the white flag. Mike Gartner, Marcel Dion, I know who that is. Sundin, fuck. Oh, Brett Hall, fuck. Esposito, Bobby Hall, Luke Robitaille, Dale Howardchuk, Timu Solani. A lot of these guys I should have gotten. I'm dumb. Okay. Every number one overall pick. I'm interested. Average score is 23.8. All right, let's start it. Let's see. Celebrini. Oh, oops. Dard, Kane, Samkos, Crosby, Ovechkin. I'm pretty sure Malkin wasn't first. No. Montreal, Slavkovsky. Okay. Um, Power, Darlene, Lafreniere, Hughes. Who else? New Jersey, we have Heishier, we have Matthews, we have McDavid, Ekblad, Colorado, McKinnon. Okay, that was already there. Yuck. Okay, Hall. Who's 2011 Fred? Oh, it was Nugent Hopkins. Okay. Let me scroll this down just a. Oh my God. Okay, it scrolls on a lot. I have 19 Islanders. It's gonna be Tavares. St. Louis. This is where things are gonna get a little bit tricky now. Who was St. Louis in 2006? Don't know. Pittsburgh 2003. Again, that wasn't. Oh, Fleury didn't go. No, he didn't go first overall. Rick Nash there, Atlanta. Bufflin didn't go. No, he definitely didn't. I'm just gonna start. Oh, did Solani go first overall? He did not. This is where things get a little bit tricky. I don't know if I know anybody else. Nah, I'm quitting. I legitimately. Eric Johnson forgot. I literally put Fleury. This is fucking rigged. Rick DiPietro forgot. Kovalchuk forgot. Cavalier I forgot. Joel Thornton I forgot. Okay. Every goalie to lead the league's not doing that. With the most points for every team, not doing that. Postseason scoring leaders since 2000. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect, guys. Okay. McDavid, Eichel, Kucherov. Let me put this mic down here a little bit. Kucherov, Boston. We have Marchand. St. Louis, we have Riley. Oh, yeah, it's okay. 92, it's going to be Kuznetsov. Yes. Malkin. San Jose, that's going to be Sure. Close enough. Number 9, that's no. Who's number 9 on? That wasn't Stamkos. Who's number 9 on Tampa Bay? Is that Cavil? I'm looking up how you spell Vincent LeCavalier. I'm sorry. Leca Valer. It wasn't him. Okay, well, I skipped. I skipped that, I guess. We have Kane. We have to have a Taze in here somewhere. Oops. No. We have a Krejci. Yeah. We have a Briere in there. We have a Kopitar. Oh my God, I already got that. LA Kings 23 is going to be Brown. What's the average score? 19. This number 9 is going to fucking kill me on Tampa Bay. I can tell you that much. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't. No, fuck me. All right, we have a Zetterberg. We have a Crosby. We have an Alfredson. We have a Heatley. Yes. And then we have a Spezza. Ottawa was kind of sick nasty in 2007. Carolina, we have a Stahl. Tampa Bay, number 19. Don't know who that is. New Jersey, number 15. I feel like I know who that is. Colorado, we have. Is it there a Sackage there? Is there an Eiserman? No. Dallas is gonna be Adano? No. Ribeiro? I don't know how you spell his fucking name. Whatever. Well, I'm 25 out of 31 right now, which is pretty impressive. Not going to lie. I just don't know like anything later. Tyler Johnson. Gee, I didn't know he. Damn. Okay. Brad Richards. We had Peter Forsberg, Brett Hall. Every. Oh my god, dude. Every NHL player scores 60 goals. Every player. Are we back yet? No. Interesting. Draisaitl, Matthews, and I'm putting Ovechkin now. Crosby's in there once. McDavid's in there. Boston, Pastrnak. Anaheim, I don't know. Oh, that's Perry. We have to have a Solani in there. Yeah. Tampa Bay, we have a Stamkos in there a couple of times. Nope. Ginla, we have a Koval. Yeah, Ilya. Don't have a Sackage. Florida, Colorado, Columbus. Average score. I'm Rick Nash, Vincent LeCavalier. Interesting. Okay, well. Ovechkin, Gretzky, Hull, Howe, Yager, Shanahan, Boston, Buffalo, Colorado, New Jersey. The Buffalo ones because I'm a fan, you know. Who else do we have? Edmonton, New York, Vancouver. There has to be a oh my god, dude. He was drafted first overall by Vancouver. Is he on here? No, he's not. Okay. Messier's on there. Eiserman is. That's who that is for Detroit. Sakic. Crosby. Imagine Kelly Perry was on there. Anaheim, Colorado. Solani isn't on here, is he? He is. 684. Okay. Detroit, LA, New York. No idea. Boston, Chicago, New York. Marcel Dion's on there. Okay. Oh. Who else? Again, I'm average once again. Fontaine is not on here. Doan is not. Minnesota, New York, Phoenix, Toronto, Washington. Um, Phil Esposito, Mike Gartner, Dave Andrzejczyk. I always keep forgetting about bro. How long is left in the intermission? It can't be that long. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's. All right. Oh shit. Bangers. All right, let's get this. Second period is about to be underway. All right, we're back here for period number 2, dos, tres, cuatro. You guys fucking get it. All right. So we have top line against top line here to start period number 2. Faceoff's going to be won by the Maple Leafs. That intermission felt like it took forever. I'm not going to lie. But nevertheless, though, we're back. We're here as that puck's going to be thrown into the zone. Shots are 13-5 in favor of Ottawa, but scoring chances are in favor of Ottawa. I mean, not Ottawa, Toronto. 5-3. Hits are pretty even. Matthews now with it up. He is going to control it on his backhand. Back over for Tanev. That puck's going to be thrown back into the neutral zone by Ottawa. Now thrown back in their own zone, looking to reset it. As now Sanderson has it through the neutral zone. On his backhand, he flips that back over for McCabe. McCabe now has the puck. McCabe, he ends up getting that over for Nyes, who rims that puck around the corner. Ottawa with the puck. Tkachuk just gets that down the ice, and it's going to be an icing here with about 49 seconds gone in period number 2. All right, so we're going to have a face-off here in Ottawa's zone after that icing by Brady Tkachuk. Face-off's going to be won by Ottawa back in their own corner, but Domi gets there first. Nylander has the puck. Nylander, he ends up creating some space, turning around, still getting away. As now he has it down in the corner. He gets that back over for Riley on the opposite side of the ice. Riley gets it taken away by Tkachuk. Tkachuk, one-on-one here with Stolarz on a breakaway. Tkachuk, and it's going to be a save made by Stolarz. Max Domi now with the puck. Back the other way. And now Tavares back to Nylander. Nylander, top of the right circle from the down with a shot there. Blocker saved by Allmark. Now Nylander has the puck behind the net. He has it. A bank pass off the end boards. Domi's going to be put that in front for Tavares. Allmark sprawling and makes the save. Ridley Gregg now taps that back down the ice. Past the red line. No icing here. He takes a big hit from Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Now it's going to be another big hit there by Benoit, taken away by Domi, who now looks like he's going to the bench for a line change after a productive shift from him. About 2 minutes into the second period, already a ton of action as now Ottawa gets that back into the neutral. Never mind, it's going to be kept in. It's going to be a shot there by Lorenz, goes high and wide. Now you have Ottawa with it down the left wing. They end up getting that into Toronto's zone into the corner. As now it's going to be pinned up against the boards for a second. Toronto now ends up getting that puck out into the neutral zone, taken back by Manson Paulo. As now the Senators are looking to reset the puck behind their own net. Shots are 14-6 in favor of Ottawa. As now hits are also 22-20. 2.5 minutes have passed here in period number 2. Ottawa back the other way with it. Bank pass off the right boards. It's going to be no ice here. So now the puck's in Toronto's zone. Now you have Holmberg with it. Hits off the ref's skate. It's in his feet. Toronto trying to get the puck out off the end boards. And now kept in. It's going to be a shot there by Cousins. It's going to be blocked. Another shot there by Sanderson goes high and wide. And now Matthews just gets that puck out. Cousins with the puck on his backhand over for Sanderson in their own zone. Bank pass off the left half boards. Perron turns that puck over to Toronto, who gets it back into the neutral zone. Now down the left wing through center ice. They're going to dump that back into Ottawa's zone. Sanderson tries to get the puck out. He gets it over to Batherson, who has Ottawa's first goal of the playoffs so far. Now it's going to be Sanderson ends up getting pressured there by Marner. Marner gets the puck out in front there. Couldn't quite connect. Now here comes Ottawa. It's going to be a great defensive play there by OEL. Now Ottawa ends up keeping it in. It's going to be a shot there. It's going to hit off of nice skate. Out in front there, Stolars coming up huge on Pinto. Grade A opportunity. Keeps the game a 2-1 game instead of Pinto making it a 2-2 game. First off, why are they showing a replay that happened in the beginning of the period? I never got that about ESPN. But either way, though, there have been chances after chances to start this period. The latest one coming with Shane Pinto having a beautiful opportunity. Point blank on Stolars from the bottom of the circle. And Stolars coming up huge for him. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Anthony Stolars. That face-off is going to be won by Toronto. They try to get the puck out, kept in by Ottawa. Nevertheless, so it's going to be shot back into the neutral zone. So Ottawa has to tag back up. Matthew Tkachuk throws that puck in deep. Stolars backhands that over for Benoit, who takes a hit there from Stützle. And they're going to call a penalty on Stützle. And are they going to call boarding? So it looks like Toronto's going to head to the power play here. The first power play of the game for both teams. With 16:02 to go in the second period. So yeah, Stützle is going to get a boarding. It wasn't anything egregious, just Tanev ended up turning his body, and Stützle was already in the process of hitting him. So yeah. He tried to let up. I will give him credit for it, but it still happened. So Toronto's lethal power play gets to work here for the first time. Face-off's going to be to the right of Allmark. Won by Toronto. Marner controls it over to Nylander. Nylander top of the left circle. It's going to be tipped off, and Tavares makes it 3-1. Tavares with an incredible season. Continues it in the postseason. Right off rip. Toronto makes it 3-1, and they capitalize on a mistake almost immediately. With 15:53 to go in the second period, they're 1-for-1 on the power play after that. Tavares is the bumper. Initial shot from, oh my God, that was a great tip, initial tip. But a beautiful rebound. Nobody's in front for Tavares, and he bangs it home. It's going to be a face-off here, of course, as now Toronto has made it 3-1. Ottawa defensively has not looked great whatsoever at all. So I'm going to end the poll here. Oops. Puck's going to be thrown in deep in the Ottawa zone. Now Shabbat has the puck. He battles for it there with Jensen. Jensen gets it back over for Shabbat. Shabbat back to Perron as the puck is still in Ottawa's territory. Perron back over to Jensen. Tries to break it out of their zone. Flip pass back into Toronto's zone. Now Benoit, he rims that puck around the boards. Over for OEL. It's going to be tipped back into the neutral zone. Taken away by Ottawa. Perron back for Mantipalo. Mantipalo, long stretch pass there for Cousins, taken away by Ekman Larson. And now Holmgren with the puck. He enters the Ottawa zone, throws it back into the corner. Shabbat backhands that puck around, trying to get it out. Over for Mario. Mario can't get the puck out, and now it's going to be thrown back in deep. Shabbat with the puck with 14:48 to go here in period number 2. Shabbat for Giroux. Giroux ends up trying to get it over to Stützle, but he's going to be hit off the puck. And now you have Tanev with the puck. He throws that puck in the Ottawa zone. Sanderson plays it. He goes back for Stützle, ready to break it out and through transition through center ice now. Matthew Tkachuk with the puck, back for Stützle. Stützle ends up getting that off of a skate, and that's going to be offsides here, it looks like. As Matthew Tkachuk ended up on his ass on the ice. Shots are 15-8 in favor of Ottawa. Ottawa genuinely offensively has not looked that bad, but it's been a couple of defensive breakdowns. Actually, 3 defensive breakdowns. The one with Tavares in front of the net by himself, the breakaway goal with Marner, and then OEL wide open top of the hash marks rips it home. Yeah. Face off is going to be just in front of Ottawa's bench. Puck's thrown in deep by Ottawa after they win the draw. Morgan Riley over to Carlo. Ridley Gregg gets it back up top for Sanderson. It's going to be a shot there by Zub. Cross ice pass looking for Pinto. Couldn't quite get it. Gregg with the puck. He goes back over, turns it over to Domi, who gets that puck out. It's going to be a delayed penalty here. Tavares is hurting. So Toronto's going back to the power play, but see what is happening with Tavares. He looks to be okay. He gets back to his skates. What happened here? Oh, cross shot right to the neck. Ooh. A cross shot to the side of the neck. That's rough. So that was Gregg. And the refs are congregating right now. They are huddled up. We're going to get a 5-er? About to find out. Let's see what they call. A 5-minute. So the play's under review. They're calling it a 5-minute just so they can review it. Now, if this call stands, Toronto might end up with 6 goals after it. Okay, that's being overdramatic, but give him. I think this is worth a 5. Are we gonna? Okay, so we get the call back. See if it's a 5. So it's just going to be a 2-minute minor penalty for cross-checking. So it seems to me that the cross check ended up hitting the shoulder first and then got the neck. Yeah, I got the shoulder and then just slid up the shoulder to the neck. All right, so we have a 2-minute minor instead of a 5, but either way, though, power play for the Maple Leafs. Face off here is going to be to the right of Linus Hallmark as Liljegren gets tossed out. Sorry, Lofton gets tossed out. Face off here is going to be won by Toronto. And now rims it around the boards as Ottawa's going to get that puck out. And now Marner has the puck. Nylander now through center ice into the offensive zone. That's going to be a tap pass here by Matthews. Puck's battled for it. It's going to be taken out by Ottawa. Giroux taps that puck down the ice back to his own end to Sanderson where nobody's on him. Now Nylander's forechecking him, and he sends that puck down the ice. Toronto now with the puck. They get it through center ice with a minute and a half to go here on the power play. Nylander now, puck's going to be out of the stretch reach of him as now Pinto's on the forecheck here on Marner. Marner now with it. He gets that back over to Nylander. Nylander, it's going to be taken away there as now you have Marner. Marner back up top. Nylander with the down low. It's going to be out in front for Tavares. Puck still loose as Hallmark covers that. No, puck is loose. Oh, my God. Matthews got hit from behind there. There's going to be another call. So now the Sens are getting into penalty trouble, man. It's going to be a 5-on-3 here for about 44 seconds or so. So who called the timeout here? All right, so we have a 2-minute advantage for 44 seconds. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Linus Hallmark. It's going to be Nylander with the shot, and he makes it 4-1 right away. And Toronto is running away with this game. Toronto, man, they are capitalizing on every single opportunity Ottawa gives them. Nylander with an absolute snipe. Blocker's side. Face-off won there by Toronto. Nylander gets it right away and bangs it home. 4-1, and we're not even halfway through the game. So we have another power play here for Toronto, of course, as the 2-man advantage expired after that goal. For minute 57 here. Faceoff's going to be won by Ottawa as they have it, and they're going to spit it back in their own zone. Sanderson, cross-ice pass. Back up top. Nylander's first goal of this year's playoffs. Marner now has the puck. He gets that back over. As now You have Matthews into the offensive zone, has time and space. He gets it back up top. Marner has it, top of the point. Nylander, left circle, where he was when he scored the goal. He's going to take another shot off of Armark, goes wide. Marner with it up top. Tavares with it. Top of the circle is going to be a blocker save by Allmark. Tavares battling for it. Marner gets it over to Nylander. Nylander has it behind the net. Back to the right half boards. Right circle up top. Now Marner has the puck. Marner to Nylander. Nylander. Matthews going to be out in front looking for Tavares. Couldn't quite get it. Matthews has the puck up top. Back to Marner. Marner top of the point. He gets it. He's top of the right circle. Fakes. And he ends up getting that deflected. 53 seconds ago here. Tavares with the shot. There's out in front. Allmark with the save. Kept in by Tavares. Tavares with it. Down low for Matthews. Matthews, right corner. Is going to take a shot off the side of the net. Matthews takes another one. He takes another shot that's going to be blocked and fired down the ice by Ottawa with 32 seconds to go here on the man advantage. As now they can finally get some fresh legs out there, and Toronto's second unit gets back on the ice here. Riley now goes cross ice pass into the Ottawa Senators zone. Down low for Shabbat. Shabbat rims it around the corner, and that's going to be out of the zone down the ice. Soares plays it behind his net with 10 seconds to go here on the man advantage. Riley to the right wing. It's going to be thrown on the ice by Ekman Larson. Rimmed around the boards, kept in by Toronto. Back up top. Now down low with it. It's going to be a back up top again to Riley. It's going to be a one-timer by OEL. It's going to be gloved by Allmark here at 10:38 to go in period number 2. Shots are now 15-14 in favor of Ottawa as they're going to a TV timeout. Nevertheless, though, we've had 2 goals in this period, both by Toronto Maple Leafs. So we're back here from a TV timeout. Face off here is going to be to the left of Linus Allmark. Ottawa wins it. It's going to be taken away by McMahon, though. As now Ottawa tries to get the puck out. They do so. Greg over to Pinto. Pinto now into Toronto's zone. He flips that into the corner. Now back the other way. Amadio ends up trying to keep that puck in, but can't. Domi with the left circle with the shot pad saved by Allmark. McMahon now has the puck below the goal line, looking to make something happen over for Domi. Domi now with the puck in the left corner. Domi ends up having Shabbat on it. McMahon goes after it in the corner. He gets pinned up against the boards there. Jensen now, he ends up taking the guy down. Back up top to the point. Toronto flings that, but it's going to be taken away by Ottawa's long stretch pass there. Good defense, though, by Toronto. It's now Amadio with that backhand out in front. It's going to be from the right circle with the shot there by Kachuk. Save made. Ottawa keeps it. It's going to be another shot there. Hits off a body and goes high and wide. Toronto gets the puck back out. But Mantipalo gets that puck in deep. That puck's going to be thrown into the corner. And now Tanev plays it. Tanev gets that back over for Giroux. Giroux now has the puck down low. He throws that puck in deep. Tanev now goes after it in the corner. Gets it back over to Marner. But that puck's going to be thrown in deep here by Toronto. Mantipalo with it for the Sens behind his net. He's looking to reset something here. And now you have Ottawa with it. Back over to his teammate. He throws that puck in deep and gets to the bench. Toronto plays behind their net, going over for Riley. Riley back over, and now you're going to have Zub with the puck. Zub with it in his own zone. Sanderson's directing traffic. Back over for Cousins. Cousins now takes it behind his net. He has a forechecker on him. He has the pressure, but Cousins gets out of the way. And now he gets it back over to Matheson. Matheson with the shot off the goal post. Now Matthew Nyes chips it forward. He can't quite get to the puck. Zub throws that puck in deep. Perron now has the puck right corner. He makes a nice little behind-the-back move, puts it down low for Dylan Cousins. New addition at the deadline from the Buffalo Sabres for Josh Norris. Zub over to Jensen. Jensen now throws the puck on net there. Marner can't get the puck out, but it's going to be Batherson with the puck now for Ottawa. Batherson backhand up top. It's going to be Jensen with the shot there off of a body. Bouncing puck in front of Stolarz. Matthew Nyes comes away at the puck. This Leafs line has been out there for quite some time now. Nyes throws that puck in deep. They all go for a line change. And now Ottawa bank pass off the left wing. Gets it over to OEL. And now the Maple Leafs get that back into the neutral zone. Shabbat with the puck, looking to reset something. Goes over to Jensen. Now that puck's going to be in the neutral zone, taken by Ottawa, who now they throw that puck in deep. With 7:30 to go here in period number 2, shots are even at 16 apiece. Tavares on the left wing with the shot there. It's going to be gloved by Linus Allmark. And Shabbat and Holmgren's getting into it. And now Tavares is in there with a little bit of guys like Mantipalo, Amadio, Pinto's in there. And Willie Nylander is in there as well. They're going to a TV timeout. Dude, I'd punch somebody if that happened to me. So we're back here from a TV timeout. 7:23 to go here in period number 1. Toronto's first 3-goal lead in the last 17 playoff games is crazy. And it's Tim Berube's first playoff game. Face off here is going to be to the right of line of assault mark. Tavares to take the draw here against Dylan Cousins. Face off as Dylan Cousins got tossed out. Face off's going to be won by the Senators. Cousins gets that puck out, and that goes up and into the Leafs bench. Ooh, Nylander's going to the box for hooking. So the Sens are going to the power play here. Marner back with the puck going the other way. McCabe ends up throwing that puck in deep. As now coming back the other way, it's going to be Batherson. As Ottawa's going to look to get something going here on the ensuing power play. Senators ranked 11th in the NHL on the power play, and the Maple Leafs ranked 17th in the NHL on their penalty kill this season. Cousins up top for Tkachuk. Tim Stützle right circle. He gets that back up top. Sanderson. Cousins with the one-timer that hits off a body out in front. And now Jan Krog backhands that puck down as looks like the Leafs are going to get new legs out there, fresh legs out there. A minute 08 to go here on the man advantage. Sanderson with the puck. He drops that back. Now you have Claude Giroux with the puck into the offensive zone over for David Perron. Perron now left half boards as he gets that up top. Chabot with it to Perron. Perron at the left circle. He has a couple of defenders on him. Chabot with it. It's going to be up top. It's going to be Giroux with the shot there. Save made by Solars. Rebound. Another save by Solars. Zetterlund ended up having a glorious opportunity as he just lost his stick for a split second. Benoit ends up flipping that down the ice with 26 seconds to go here on the man advantage for the Senators as now they get fresh legs out there. Giroux throws that puck in deep. Solars plays it. Kept in by Ottawa. It's going to be Zetterlund over for Tkachuk with the shot. There goes way wide. Kept in by Perron. It's going to be 5 seconds on the power play here. Chabot. Giroux with the shot there. That just goes up into the netting with 5:17 to go here in period number 2. So the TV timeout right now. And as I say, oh no, I thought we were coming back from it. There's like a black screen and music. I was like, oh, are we back? No, we're not. All right, now we're back from a TV timeout. I'm so excited for 4 games tomorrow. So excited. So we're going to have a face-off here. It's going to be to the left of Anthony Stolars. With 5:17 to go here in period number 2, shots from 19-17 in favor of Ottawa. But yet Toronto is up 4-1 on the scoreboard. A lot of miscues and defensive breakdowns have led to all 4 of Toronto's goals. Matthews to take the draw here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Face-off is going to be won by Ottawa, back in their offensive zone. It's going to be up top. Chabot the shot there. Hits off a body out in front. Bouncing puck. Matthew Nice takes that puck away and now flips it into the neutral zone. Now, 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Ottawa will be looking to possibly cut this lead to 2 as we have an icing here with 5:02 to go in period number 2. If you're Ottawa, man, you have to find a way to at least make this a 2-goal game before the second intermission. Now, low-key, I do think this game is over. I don't think Ottawa's coming back at all, especially with the way that Toronto's been playing. They have been suffocating. However, though, there's still a lot of game left, and Ottawa's in the playoffs for a reason. Face off to the right of Linus Ullmark. Won by Ottawa. Sanderson banks that off the glass. Back over for Stützle down the right wing into the Leafs zone. Stützle makes a move. Cuts back outside. Now stops on a dime. Throws it down low for Tkachuk. Tkachuk below the goal line. Gets pinned up against the boards by McCabe. He still has the puck back up top. Chabot with the shot there. It's going to hit off a body, and Marner just taps that back into the neutral zone. Chabot carries the puck back in his own zone in front of Ullmark. Over for Sanderson. Sanderson back a breakout pass over for Tkachuk. Tkachuk now left circle with the shot there. Goes wide of Stolars. Kept in, though, at the top of the point by the Sens. Stützle backhands that puck down low. Matthew Tkachuk couldn't quite get there. Tanev avoids a hit. Over for Marner with the puck. Marner ends up trying to get that puck out. He does so successfully. Senators end up going for a line change, but they throw that puck in deep here. On the forecheck, there's going to be Batherson. McCabe ends up throwing that puck around the corner, and Ottawa comes back with, the Maple Leafs come back with it the other way. Marner, top of the left circle, spins back up top. He goes to the bench. Riley now he throws that puck on net, and that's going to go wide. Carlo with the puck. He puts that puck down low for Robertson. Robertson left corner, shovels it back down low. As now McMahon has it left half boards, he turns that puck over for Perron. Perron ends up getting that into the Leafs zone, throws that puck in deep, rims it around. Riley's there. 3.5 to go here in period number 2 in game 1. And now Carlo has the puck. He gets that out of the zone, back through the neutral zone. Puck's on the half boards at center ice. Carlo tips that back into the center zone. Not far enough for icing, so now you have Sanderson with it. Sanderson down the left boards. He ends up getting that over for Greg, who tips it in. Morgan Riley ends up rimming that puck around the boards here, and we're about 3 minutes left here in the second period. Pinto throws that down low for Amadio. Amadio left corner. Amadio is going to be centering pass there over for Zub, top of the point. It's going to be a shot there, goes wide. Puck sits behind the net. Riley trying to gain control of it. He gets that back over for Tavares. That puck's going to be kept in. And now down below the goal line is going to be the Senators with the puck. Amadio with this. Going to be a cross-ice pass for Jensen. Jensen rims that puck around the net. That puck's going to go all the way back down. Nobody's home for the Senators. So Nylander comes up with the puck. He throws that into the Sens zone. Now Holmgren ties up Chabot, but Jensen is there for puck support. And now it's going to be a bobbled pass there by a Senators player. Jensen gets the puck. Now back the other way, it's going to be the Senators. They throw that puck in deep. Maple Leafs try to tap it out, kept in by Ottawa. The puck's going to be sitting there as Ekman Larson gains it free. He goes back over for Benoit, who gets that puck through center ice. Senators end up having a couple guys on the puck carry. That puck's going to be shot down the ice as it's going to be an icing with 1:59 to go here in period number 2. As it looks like they're showing Philip Gustafson getting off the team bus. I have to work tomorrow at 8 a.m., so I'm not going to live stream that game. I wouldn't no matter what because that's late as fuck. B, I don't even know if I'm going to be watching some more than probably the first period. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Linus Ullmark. Face-off won by Toronto. They look to get something going here. Tanev throws it down low. Back from Matthews, back up top. He's going to throw that on net there. Puck's still loose. Ottawa gets that to the corner. So now Sanderson gets it down for Shabbat. As now it looks like Shabbat and Sanderson are on the same deep pairing as they look to get something going here with a minute and a half to go in period number 2. Tanev now with the puck. He ends up getting that down the ice. No icing. It got tipped by a Toronto Maple Leafs player. Now Jensen with the puck. Excuse me, that's Zub with the puck, not Jensen. Back over for his teammate there. They throw that puck in deep. Going after it's going to be really Greg. Toronto gets that puck out, but kept by Amadio, who ends up having to hold up at the line, throws that puck in deep. Benoit with the puck. Through transition, through center ice, reaches the red line, throws up. Never mind. That's going to be an ice. I thought he reached the red line, but I guess not. I guess not. The one thing that does suck about living on the East Coast is the 10 o'clock, the Western Conference games, like the Vegas game and the Edmonton games and the LA games, are so freaking darn late. They're at 10 o'clock, dude. Hate it. At least for the Minnesota home games, those will be at like 8 o'clock or so, I'd say. Yeah, they're usually around 8 o'clock. Maybe 9 o'clock if it's an 8 o'clock local time there. Puck's going to be won here by Ottawa. Tim Stützle has it back up top in Toronto zone. Sanderson with the shot there goes wide. Now we're at a minute to go here in period number 2. By the way, guys, if you guys are in chat, whatever platform you guys are watching on, make sure to drop in the comments who you guys have winning the Stanley Cup. It's going to be a shot there. Save made by Solars. Another juicy rebound left by him, but the Maple Leafs clear it once again. Now Lofton has it in his own zone. He gets bodied by Tkachuk. And now back the other way. As now Shabbat has the puck. He rims that puck around the corner. Sanderson gets that puck down low. Matthew Knies goes after it. Bodies Batherson. Now Batherson keeps the puck in up top. Pass over for Sanderson. Sanderson with the shot there. Low pad saved by Stolars. And now Batherson's going to take down somebody. And it's going to be another penalty on Ottawa here. Are they going to call a trip here? Drake Batherson's going to the box here with 12 seconds left here. It was an offensive zone penalty too. That's something you can't take. Come on, Ottawa. You can't be doing that. Either way, though, Toronto is going to the power play. Yeah. I don't know if that's a trip. So Matthew Tkachuk is going to the box for roughing along with a Toronto Maple Leaf. That's what looks like, yeah. All right, so it looks like Lofton and Giroux, not Lofton and Giroux, sorry. Lofton and Tkachuk are going to the box, 2 for roughing. So a 5-on-4 power play or 12.6 to go in period number 2. We'll see if Toronto can answer as fast as they have on the first 2 power plays. Sorry. Yeah, their first 2, and then the third one they did not capitalize on. So they're 2 for 3 for 8 shots on the power play. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Allmark. Faceoff's won by Ottawa. They fling that puck down the ice, and that is going to do it for period number 2. All right, so going to the second intermission, you guys know what that means. We're bringing it back from last year. We are doing, can this stop moving, please? That would be so sick. You guys know what that means, right? Why is this moving? Whatever, either way, though. You guys know what that means. I've said that about 6 times. We're doing quizzes. There we go. We're doing quizzes. We are back with the quizzes. Where is it? There it is. Let me get that. There we go. Let me get my camera. Bangers! If you guys want me to do a specific quiz, let me know. But we are back with the quizzes. Why is this like moving like this? There we go. Okay, I figured it out. Sweet. What should we do? What quiz should we do? Hmm. Can you name every NHL goalie? That's kind of boring, low key. What do we have? Can you name every Norse goalies to lead the NHL in saves? U.S. born players with the most goals in the season. Obviously, this is, from Four Nations stuff. Can you name the yearly NHL? You know what? Let's do this. Why not? Do we have it? Yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. Let's go. Okay. So we have. No, didn't I already do this? No, I must have not. Okay. McDavid is in there. We have Matthews. No, I definitely did do this. No, I already did this. Sorry, guys. Um, can you name the NHL's active leaders in game-winning goals? Can you, in short-handed goals? Most career 20 goal seasons? I'm gonna do game-winning goals. It's gonna be completely luck, by the way, guys. It's so luck-based. Okay, well, we have. Well, will it be luck-based though? It's active players. Crosby, Stamkos. We have Malkin. We have Marchand. We have Kane. We have Tavares. We have Kopitar. Ooh, okay, I already had Kopitar. Anaheim, Chicago, Dallas, Edmonton, Montreal, Tampa Bay. Oh, is this okay? I know who that is. Corey Perry. We have McDavid is definitely in there. Draisaitl is in there. Yeah. Arizona, Boston, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Vegas. Toronto, Vegas. Right wing. We're gonna come back to that. They're so counting Taves is active. They're so counting Taves is active. Colorado center. That's gonna be McKinnon. Left wing for Washington right now. No, that's not Oshie. I'm dumb. Carolina, Montreal, Toronto. He went from Vegas to Washington. Don't know. Boston right wing. That's gonna be Pastrnak. Dallas left wing. That's gonna be Ben. Toronto center. We have a Matthews there. Tampa Bay Lightning center. It's gonna be. Is that gonna be Point? That is Point. What's the average score here? Average is 21. Okay. Boston, then Dallas. He's on Dallas right now. He was on Boston. Oh. Sagan. Carolina forward. That's not going to be out. Oh, it is going to be out. Is there a stall on here? There's not a stall. LA, Philly, St. Louis. LA, Philly, St. Louis. Center. Oh. Shen. Winnipeg left wing. We have Connor. There's also Shifley on here. Yeah, Shifley. San Jose center. Okay, Culture. Florida, Ottawa, Philly. That's gonna be no. Is Claude Giroux on here anyways? He is. Oh, it was him. Florida, Ottawa, Philly. Okay. So I thought it was in order, but I guess not. I guess the teams are not in order. We have O'Reilly. Oops. O'Reilly. Nashville Center. Is it not O'Reilly? I have to be spelling his name wrong. Okay, I guess it's not. It definitely is Ryan O'Reilly. I'm spelling his last name wrong. No, I didn't. E-I. It's E-I. Okay, it's not Ryan O'Reilly. Okay, Nashville Center. Who the I already did Stamkos, by the way. He's all the way up there. Who else? Nashville, that's going to fucking kill me. We have Monahan. Duchesne is definitely on here. Tampa Bay, we have Kucherov. Columbus, Philly, Tampa Bay, right wing. He's Detroit, Florida, Rangers, Ottawa, St. Louis. Right wing. Anaheim, New Jersey, Islanders. Okay. Who am I? Vegas right winger right now. Vegas right winger right now. Let me make this smaller. I mean, bigger for you guys. Okay, that's probably as big as it's gonna get, to be honest with you. Oh, I have 40 seconds left. Nashville fucking center, dude. He's played on Nashville his entire career. He's played on Nashville his entire career. No, because no. What am I doing? Why did I just type Shannon? No, fuck. Whatever. Let me go to my. Here we go. All right. Well, we're just gonna do that, and then we'll quit and see the answers. Phil Forsberg, I forgot. Fuck. Who else? I forgot Max Pacioretty. Didn't realize they considered him active. Tarasenko is my dog, dude. Tarasenko is my dog, and I forgot him. Paul Mary, I forgot. Atkinson, I forgot. And I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to go back to Google, and we go back to Yardbarker. So we're already down here. Is short-handed goals in a season? Nah. Every player to win the Calder with the most playoff goals. You know what? Let's do Hart Trophy. The average is a 79. Are you, dude? By the way, I'm a youngin. By the way, I'm 23 years old. Just want to point that out. So we'll see if you'll do this. But either way, though, McKinnon. I know Matthews is in there. McDavid is in there a few times. Draisaitl is in there once. Oh, Kucherov. New Jersey, number 9. We have Hall. Chicago, Kane. We have Price. We have Crosby. We have Ovechkin in there a couple times. We have Perry in there. We have Malkin in there. We have Sedin in there. We have Thornton in there. We have McCav. No. Is that St. Louis is in there? Okay. We have Sakic is in there. Theodore. Jose. What do you guys know about Jose Theodore? St. Louis number 44. Don't know. We have a Yager in there. We have a McGillney. We have a LaFontaine. No. But we have a Hasek. We have a Mew, and of course we have Gretzky. We have a Hull somewhere, I think. We have a House somewhere. No. We haven't. Do we have an Eiserman in here? Nope. Do we have a Shanahan? Nope. Do we have a Messier? We do have a Messier. Detroit 91, Philly 88. I'm not going to know those. But 37 out of 41? And I was sitting on the fucking average score of actually being 32.5. Who am I missing? Chris Pronger, Eric Lind, and Peter Forsberg. Okay. Look at me fucking go, baby. Hey, I need... So we're going back. Oh, okay, no. Let's go back. Don't want to make an account here. What's 2? With 20 or more hat tricks, can you name the NHL active point leaders to carry the most points in an NHL season? 83%. I want to do the hat tricks next. 20 or more hat tricks. I want to do that one next. Okay, so what is this? This is teams with the okay. We have the Lightning. We have the Bruins. We have the Canadians. We have the no. Islanders are in there. Oilers definitely have to be in there. The Sabres, nope. Capitals. How is this only 83%? Hold on. We'll do this. We'll do. The Panthers are not in there. Oh, they are in there. Okay. We have the Penguins. We have the Avalanche. We have the Red Wings. Who else do we have? We have the Flames are definitely in here. The Flyers have to be. I already did the Canadians. 17, 18. We have the Golden Knights. Are they in here? They are not. 17, 18. 117. Sharks? Are the Predators in here? They are. Nordy. Oops. No. Whalers? No. The Wild? No. North Stars? No. Oh, Canucks? Bang! One more. 72-73. 72-73. I'm one away and I have 3.5 minutes to go fucking perfect. I don't think this team exists anymore. Maybe they do. We'll go through. Pacific. No, it's not. The Ducks weren't around back then. Were they the Kings? No. The Blues? No. Rangers? No. Blackhawks? Who else? Dude. Who? I'm trying to think right now. We already did Flames. It would have been. I legit don't know. What? I literally put Canadians, and it filled out for multiple ones. Fuck this game. That's complete bullshit. All right. Well, we already did that. 20 or more hat tricks I wanted to do. Let's see. Hat trick leaders. Crosby's not on there. Wow. All right. Well, we're just gonna nail the easy ones. Yager's not on there. Wow. Lemieux. Is Howard? Is he not on here? Oh, okay. I'm dumb. No. 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 I don't know what the bro. I'm literally like I haven't. Thank you. Okay. No, this shit is fucking hard. I thought this was low-key gonna be easy peasy. Mike Bossy, Phillips. Interesting. NHL's active point leaders. Oh, I literally already did this, didn't I? No, I didn't. I didn't do it yet. I didn't do it yet. All right. Well, let's see. We have Crosby, of course. I'm much better with active players, by the way, than all time because, of course, like I just told you guys, I'm only 23. My knowledge is meh. Kane. Cope. Oops. Kopitar. Okay. Stamkos. We have Giroux. We have Tavares. What's the average? 17 out of 22. They're still saying Backstrom is active. Is Oshie on here? He is not. McDavid is already at 1,000 points, which is ridiculous. Marchand, McKinnon is. We'll get there next season. Duchesne. Okay. Ben's close to there. Damn. We have Perry. TL. What? What the fuck is TL? Do they mean TBL? I think they mean TBL. I think they do. Yeah, it was Kucherov. At defenseman, Eric Carlson isn't on. He is on there. Carolina, Minnesota, San Jose. That's going to be Burns. Chicago Center. Edmonton Center. We have Draisaitl. Columbus, Chicago Rangers. No. Oh, why did I put Nash? I'm dumb. Are they back yet? Period is pretty much back. Boston, Dallas. We have Sagan. Who is this? Columbus, Chicago, and New York. Columbus, Chicago, and New York. Either way, I'm 21 out of 22, and we have to get back to the game. All right, tell me fuck. God, dude. Okay, well. Either way, though, we're back here for the start of period number 3. Let's go, guys. And, of course, we know, I think Toronto is starting on a power play. All right, we're back. Let's get it. Face-off's going to be won by the Ottawa Senators, as they are obviously clearly down 4-1. But shots are, I don't even know what shots are in favor of right now. Not going to lie, I forgot it. Either way, though, Marner ends up bringing that into the offensive zone. He ends up turning that puck over as that puck's going to be put back into the neutral zone by Ottawa. But through back center ice is going to be Matthews. Now Matthews has it in his own zone. He taps that back to Marner. And now Marner over to Nylander. Nylander has the puck through center ice. He's going to be taken down there. That puck's going to be shot back down the ice by Ottawa. Shots are 21-18 in favor of Ottawa. The minute to go here on the man advantage. Marner drops that back for Matthews. Matthews through center ice on the fresh sheet of ice. Over for Nyes. Nyes now has the puck. He taps that back, taken away by Giroux, who just flings that puck down the ice. After it is going to be an Ottawa Senator. He has the puck in the corner. He's working the corners. Tavares on the forecheck. That's going to be shot back down the ice by Ottawa. Ottawa has the puck still in possession. Jensen into the offensive zone. He gets that out in front. But it's going to be in the half boards. Ottawa still controlling the pace of play here. About 30 seconds. They have Toronto just going back and forth here. As now you have Ottawa with this. It's going to be Pinto makes a man miss there, and that was Ekman Larson who he made miss. And now Riley has it. Man advantage has 15 seconds left on it. Back over for Ekman Larson behind his own net, looking for a possible one last rush here up the ice. Domi now has the Leafs' second power play units on it with a nifty move with the shot there. Hits off a stick and goes wide into the corner. Now Nylander back up top. It's going to be a shot there for Riley. It's going to be in the corner. Max Domi with it. Gets it over for Robertson. Robertson, left corner with the puck. Makes a nifty move. Gets hit up against the boards by Pinto. Now Domi has the puck. Left circle again. He goes back up top to Riley. Riley back down to Domi. Cross-ice pass. Riley has it. Up top. Now at the point. It's going to take a shot there. That's going to be gloved by Linus Allmark here. 2 minutes and 14 seconds into period number 2. So there's going to be a face-off here to the left of Linus Allmark. Shots are 21-19 in favor of Ottawa at this moment. I don't know why I was talking like that, to be honest with you. So Ottawa they just have to salvage this game. I don't think there's a way that they come back. However, they just have to get pucks on net, try to bury a couple, and, make this a game. Face-off here, Cousins against Lofton. As now Lofton wins the draw. But Perron comes up with it. Over for Batherson. Batherson throws that into the Leafs zone. After it, it's going to be Lofton. He rims that around the boards. As now the Leafs try to get the puck out. They do so successfully. They laid off sides here. Now back over for Holmgren. That puck's going to be thrown in deep by him. Puck's in the corner in the send zone. Taken by Perron on the breakout through transition is Dylan Cousins on the right wing. He chips that into the corner next to Stolars. And now Ekman Larson with it. He backhands that puck up the boards. Captained by Ottawa. Puts it back down low for Cousins with the shot. Sorry, Perron with the shot. And that goes wide off of his knees. Jan Krook back deep into Ottawa's zone. Best of 7 all-time Game 1 winners have won 68% of the series. Puck's going to be thrown in deep by Ottawa right around Stolars. McCabe couldn't quite get to it. Brady Tkachuk with the shot there, gloved, and goes behind Stolars' net. Tanev has a couple guys on him. Back over for Marner. Marner controls the pace of play here. He slows it down over to McCabe. McCabe on a long stretch pass to the right wing. To Nyes, who gets buried, but he throws it back deep. He was able to successfully. Now you have Jensen with the puck behind his own net with 16.5 to go here in period number 3. Now Jensen looking to survey the ice here in front of him. Up the ice through the neutral zone. He throws that through center ice. Going to hit off of Pinto's stick and go wide. Pinto now with it in a circle, at the right circle. He rims that puck around the boards to the left side, back up top. Pinto back over for Zub. Zub now it's going to be a one-timer there from Pinto out in the slot. Delayed penalty here on Toronto. Out in front. And Ridley Gregg makes it 4-2 on the delayed penalty. So Ridley Gregg had 13 goals in the regular season. He comes up big here in Ottawa all of a sudden. 2-goal deficit now. They cut the lead to 2. I don't know what the delay penalty is for. I'm not going to lie. Sorry for the yawn, folks. Sorry for the yawn. So, face off, of course, center ice. Exactly 16 minutes to go here in period number 3. Matthews Nyes after the face off when he throws that puck in deep. Now Sanderson, he runs that puck around the boards in his own end. Trying to get the puck out. They do so successfully. Tkachuk over for Zub. Zub, cross-ice pass for Stützle, misses him. So now Tanev has the puck in his own zone. Goes back over to McCabe. McCabe, cross-ice pass off the boards in front of both teams' benches. Zub to Giroux to Tkachuk. Tkachuk with the shot there that hits off of Stolars' shoulder and goes up and into the netting. Shots are 25-18 in favor of Ottawa at the moment. Oops, did not mean to open up Spotify here. So we have a face-off here. It's going to be to the right of Anthony Stolars after the puck ended up going out of play off of his shoulder. Now you have got that in the face-off circle for Ottawa. As we wait for the ref to drop the puck here. Face-off's going to be won by Ottawa, but Toronto gains control of it, gets it into the neutral zone. Now Toronto with the puck. It's going to be Robertson. Robertson on the left wing. He gets that puck back up top. It's going to be Riley with the shot there and goes barred down top corner. Makes it 5-2. So Morgan Riley gets the 3-goal lead back for Toronto. And if you bet the over on the over-under, then damn, you are buzzing. Toronto up 5-2 here. Toronto looks phenomenal here in game 1. So again, a good forecheck there by, who is that? McMahon that was. Robertson with the great pass to Riley. Riley with the gorgeous shot. If you're Allmark, you have to have that shot back. There is not a ton. There's like no traffic there. Oh, did that hit off of Highmore's glove? That did hit off of Highmore's glove and deflected. Okay, that puck was going wide. Ottawa wins the draw here. They get the puck in their own zone as now they look to come with the puck back the other way. Perron has the puck on the left wing in Toronto zone. It's going to be out in front for Ottawa there, as that's going to be a good opportunity there. And Solars comes up huge for them. Back up top. It's going to be Cousins over for Shabbat. Shabbat with the shot there that hits off a body and goes into the corner. Now Toronto has the puck as Batherson ended up getting bodied there. But Riley has the puck here. 14.5 to go as Riley ends up avoiding a check there in the corner. Shots are 26-19 in favor of Ottawa here, but down on the scoreboard by a score of 5-2. Pinto now has the puck into the offensive zone. He's going to take a shot there that goes high and wide. Kept in, though, as now Zub has it from Sanderson with the shot there. Save made by Solars. Goes behind the net. He doesn't know where it is. Puck is bouncing in front of him. And now Nye's back with it the other way down the left wing. He chips that into the zone. And now going after, it's going to be Sanderson in his own zone. He rims that puck around the corner for his deep partner Zub, who breaks it out back the other way. Down the left wing, the Senators throw that puck in deep. So now you have Holmgren with the puck back to one of his D-men in Tanev. Tanev goes back behind his net to his partner McCabe. Now Matthews with it over for Tavares. Tavares throws that puck in deep over to Shabbat. Now Drew has the puck. He makes a little nifty move in front of his net over for Kachuk, breaking it out through transition. Taken away by Matthews. Matthews now has the puck. Left circle with the shot there. Glove saved by Allmark. Goes into the corner. Matthews now has the puck again. Back up top. Nobody's there, so now they're going to have to reset as both teams get some fresh legs out on the ice. Riley has the puck. Left wing throws that puck in deep. Now it's going to be played by Allmark behind his net over for Zub. Now back behind the net's going to be Ottawa looking to reset. Ottawa through transition. Now down the right wing. They throw that puck in deep. Gloved by Benoit. Maple Leafs had a 741 points percentage since February 21st, which is nuts. Ottawa throws that puck on Solars behind the net, bouncing puck off the glass. That puck gets rimmed around the boards over looking for McMahon, who then gets it over to Ekman-Larsson. Now back over for Benoit. Benoit gets a stick checked there by Perron. Now Robertson, a fake fan there. Robertson gets the puck back once again. He backhands that into Ottawa's zone. Going after it is going to be Manton-Palo. He backhands that over for Klim Kloston. Kloston now has the puck. Long stretch pass off the board is going to miss everybody being icing here with 12:12 to go in period number 3. So we have a face-off here. It's going to be in Ottawa's zone to the right. Dylan Cousins to take the draw against Scott Lofton. And that face-off is going to be won by Lofton. Back to Benoit up top. He throws that puck in deep behind Allmark below the goal line. Jan Krok has it. He's battling. Gets it over to Lofton. Back up top to the point. It's going to be Ekman-Larsson. He throws that puck in deep for Lofton. Lofton's working the corner right now. Gets back up top. It's going to be thrown in on net off of a body out in front, off of Kloston's chest. Back up top. It's going to be a shot there by Larson. Just goes high and wide. Now, Ottawa, they try to get it out. They can't clear it correctly. So now Toronto still has puck possession up top of the point. Larson with the spin move. He throws that puck in deep. Lofton is bodied up against the boards by Cousins. Now, finally, David Perron chips that puck out for Ottawa. And now they get fresh legs out there. With 11:25 to go here in period number 3 in a 5-2 game in game 1 of the Battle of Ontario. Puck's thrown in deep by Toronto below the goal line next to Allmark. Amadio has it for Ottawa. Cross-ice pass just tipped out of the zone by Ottawa. But McCabe regains control from the Maple Leafs and throws it back deep. Toronto has the puck. They throw that puck in deep. Delayed offsides here. Now coming back is going to be Amadio through transition into the offensive zone. This shot there just goes wide of Stolarz. Sanderson throws that puck in deep for Amadio. Morgan Riley playing the puck for the Leafs. He backhands that over for Carlo. Carlo now has the puck. He's trying to get it out. He gets it back over on the half boards. Pinned up against the boards is Holmgren. Now Carlo back over for Riley. Riley now. Jensen has the puck in his own zone with 10.5 to go here in period number 3. Jensen now throws that puck in deep, rims it around the boards. Morgan Riley plays it for Toronto. He gets that puck in deep. He takes a nice little hit. Voice crack. God damn. Now you have Marner with it. He stick handles his way out of it over for Riley. And now Riley, cross-ice pass to Nyes. Nyes takes a hit from Kachuk, turns it over. Delayed offsides here, but they're going to have to throw the puck in deep because of that. So Riley now has the puck. He gets it over for Carlo. Carlo now down the left wing. He throws that puck in deep, gets to the bench for fresh legs. Jensen has the puck in his own zone. He has Marner on the forward check there. Now Nyes gets in. Out in front from Matthews. Back up top. Benoit. One-timer. There's going to be a save made by Allmark. Swallowed up in his chest with 9:47 to go for their 20th shot of the hockey game as they go to a TV timeout. So if you guys are here, go follow our Instagram and new episodes every single Sunday and Thursday throughout the entire playoffs at 7 p.m. Eastern here or on any available platforms. Bang. And I'll be doing as many live streams as possible. I think I'm going to live stream tomorrow as well. I'm probably going to do the Jets and Blues game. Yeah, I'm going to do Jets and Blues game. So we'll be back here at 7:30 Eastern. Let me get another water. Okay, there's a wire behind me. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back there, depending on our camera situation. I'll at least try it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do a test stream there tomorrow behind us. So, yeah. I had to get an AC adapter for it. So, yeah. So, we're back here from the TV timeout. All right. The Leafs Stars have come to play in Game 1. So we have a face-off here. It's going to be to the right of Linus Allmark. Toronto wins this draw once again. They have been dominating in the face-off circle. It's going to be centered on in front by Nylander. Puck's now bouncing on in front. Greg comes up with the puck back the other way in transition. It's going to be a shot there by Zetterlund, goes high and wide. Now, it's going to be Sanderson over for Zub. Zub with the shot there, gloved by Stolarz. Their 27th shot of the hockey game. Also, I'm doing live streams throughout free agency. So I'll be doing playoff live streams. We're doing a live draft watch party. I'm going to make sure to get notes and stuff to talk about. We're also putting on a mock draft. Not a live stream. That's not going to be a live stream, but we're putting on a mock draft. And also, I'm live streaming free agency frenzy. So with the puck going over to the left circle, it's going to be a shot there. It's going to be a save by Soares. Another save. He has been absolutely a brick wall for Toronto in this game. Puck's in the neutral zone as Shabbat gets tripped up. No call. Stützle ends up getting hit from the back. Pause. Big pause. 9 minutes to go here in period number 3 as Toronto now can't quite get the puck in the zone. Through the neutral zone is Ottawa. Stützle going after it. No ice. He goes after it with McCabe in the Toronto zone. Stützle gets it. Cross ice pass. It's going to be a shot there. Fanned by Perron. Puck's below the goal line next to Stolarz. As now Stützle as the puck gets pinned up against the boards by McCabe. Stützle has 9 hits. That's nuts. Matthew Knies just flips that into Ottawa's zone. Not far enough for icing. Jake Sanderson has the puck. And now he goes to the left circle with the shot. There it goes high and wide off the glass into the netting. With 8:23 to go here in period number 3. So it looks like they're going to a TV timeout. Yeah, they are. I mean, it feels like at this point, there's almost like Toronto might win this series in 5 games, 6 games. But again, it's only game 1. I'm sure the Sens will bounce back in game 2, 3, and 4. We'll see, though. I probably shouldn't be up this late because I need fucking sleep. I need sleep. So the TV time up, by the way. All right, we're back from a TV timeout. We are back from a TV timeout. Face off here, it's going to be to the right of Stolarz. Hits are 45-28 in favor of Ottawa, but that doesn't matter when you're down 5-2. It's going to be an icing here on Toronto. So 8:15 to go here in period number 3. As now we're going to have a face-off back in Toronto's zone after the immediate icing following the TV timeout. Face-off here is going to be won by Toronto. Now you have McCabe bringing that puck around the boards for Knies, and that's going to be tipped, so no icing. Allmark now plays it behind the net for Sanderson, looking to come back through the ice in transition. And now Sanderson with that over for Giroux. Giroux now has the puck into the offensive zone. He throws that into the corner. The Maple Leafs end up having the puck taken away by Giroux out in front. Sanderson, one-timer there. It's going to be save made, rebound in front of Stolarz, and that goes back into the corner. McCabe, he ends up not being able to get that puck out. One-timer by Shabbat ends up, Matthew Knies ended up blocking a shot, and he is down and hurt. He is favoring something, but he is up. Now he gets to the bench. It's going to be an ice here on Ottawa. Ooh. Off the back of the hand. Face off here is going to be to the right of Linus Allmark. Nylander for Benoit. Benoit throws that on net off a body and goes wide. Matthew Tkachuk can't get the puck out. Sorry, not Matthew. Brady, excuse me. The puck's going to be thrown into the corner. Now Batherson back with it the other way. Through transition is going to be Dylan Cousins. He ends up flipping that into the corner. Batherson now has the puck. Drops it back for Perron. Perron left circle to the middle of the ice. It's going to be a penalty? Oh, Cousins is getting into it now. Yo, what's going on here? Batherson with the cross check? Oh, Cousins is going to the box too. Didn't the ref point there was Cousins was going to the box for unsportsmanlike conduct? What's going on? Or did Cousins get tossed from the game? He might have. I don't know. Either way, though, it's going to be a power play here for Toronto. A 5-on-4 man advantage. Face-off is going to be won by Toronto in Ottawa zone. It's going to be a shot there. Out in front. Rebound there. Allmark out in front. And Matthews Nyes makes it 6-2. They are shit stomping the Senators right now. I got to tweet this out real quick. Hold on. Sorry, I had to tweet it out real quick. All right, so there is 6:15 to go here. Shots are 32-23 in favor of Ottawa. 6-2 after a power play goal by Matthew Nyes. Puck's back in the corner. The Senators have the puck in their own zone. Now they get that in the neutral zone, throw it down the ice. Solaris plays it behind his own net. Now you have Holmgren with it. Back over for Tanev. That puck's going to be tipped into Ottawa's zone. Allmark plays it. He slaps it around the boards as he has allowed 6 goals in this game so far. This would be offsides. Another penalty on Ottawa. Clevin is going to the box here for high sticking. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream here because I legitimately would like to actually get some sleep for once, and it's the 62 games. So we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night, 100%.